Hey guys, it's Dean here. I'm coming at you from the Great White North, as you can see from behind me. We don't have much going on around here. It's just our house and woods. So, for us playing Pokemon Go, there was really only three options. And those options were, one, you go out and you freeze. Luckily today is a pretty nice day, but that's not always the case. Number two, you drove around in your car and hoped you didn't hit a kid or a small animal or something like that. And then number three was just the option of not playing at all. And for most of us out here, we kind of want to play because it gets us up and doing stuff. So we couldn't really play much until now, until we had this GPS spoof that we've been able to program into our phone through a computer, and it allows us to go anywhere that we program it to go and get the stuff we need. So if you're interested, stay tuned, and the video is coming right up. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back here again today, but this time I'm here with the Pokemon Go hack. For this hack, what you'll need is just a simple computer. It works really good with Mac. There's also a program for Windows though. You'll need Xcode for Mac. I don't quite know the Windows program. And then you'll need an iPhone. So what you do is you create a code and you plug it into your Xcode, and then it creates it, and then you have to download it to your phone, and once you play it, you have what's going on here. And what that is it's basically saying that I'm doing this walking right here, even though I'm sitting in my basement right now recording. And as you can see, with the program that we created, it has a decently fast walk time. Like, this is in real time, and as you can see, I can hit the Pokestops and do really well with it, and I don't really need to fast forward it or anything. This is going at a pretty decent click. So this isn't just for catching Pokemon, this is more specifically for Pokeballs. So like if you're running low on Pokeballs, you have to use this one. This is what we have, and this is a Victory Memorial Parkway. And as you can see, you get chucking, and there's little times where there's nothing going on, but most of the time it's just constant Pokestops. Like, you can't really catch Pokemon if this is the path that you're doing. And I started out, right now I have 800 items, and so I'll run this and I'll tell you how long I ran it for to get my 1,000 bag full.
Waking up, feeling the taste of our fight last night. Breaking up, making a mess of an old goodbye. And now that you're gone, I'm thinking about old times. I've waited so long for this to be
I didn't even need to make it all the way to the end of our thing to fill up my Pokebag with items, because right now I'm at 1,003 out of 1,000 items, and I probably ran that for, let's see, I only ran that for about 7 minutes, and I got that many things. Ooh, Jigglypuff. So it just goes to show, if you need Pokeballs, this is the best way to go about it. And so if you ever are running low or just want to fill up your bag again, you just have to use this code that we've created and plug it in and run it, and you won't need to make too many passes to fill up your Pokebag, because as you saw, there are so many Pokestops here that it's insane at how much you can get from them. And most of the time that I'm doing this, I'm just quick spinning it, exiting out, moving on to the next one, spinning it, exiting out, moving on to the next one, spinning it, moving on, so on and so forth. And so this is a really great spoof to not get you banned if you do it right. But there comes a disclaimer. If you do this wrong, you can get banned because things can happen and you can get glitched back to your original location. So you just have to be really careful not to do that, and so that way you don't get banned from this. But with that said, if you can do this right, you can do hundreds of items and Pokeballs and stuff every time you do this. But you don't need to do it that many because there's so many. And so then when you walk back, you'll have Pokestops that are loaded already, and then you can just go back and do this as many times as you need. I wouldn't recommend doing it more than 4, just in case they have a Pokestop limit. Like if you spin too many Pokestops in a day, you'll get banned, and so on and so forth. Like if you have too many Pokemon that you catch in a day, you can get banned. So just do this a few times, get all the Pokestops that you need, and then get out. The one downside to this is that you have to be able to go here and you have to account for drive time, quote unquote. So basically, if you're in a place that's 4 hours away and you logged in, you have to wait 4 hours before you can actually go to this location, because then Niantic will say, hey, that was unusually fast travel time if you do it before then, and then they'll ban you. Same thing goes for if you're here and you go somewhere else. You have to wait, 4 hours before you can go to that other place, just because of the fact that, again, the ban, if you go too fast or too far or whatever, you could get banned. So all in all, if you have the time, this is a really great hack to get Pokeballs or Pokemon. You can use this for multiple different things. Just for this first instance, we're doing Pokeballs. As I said in the video itself, if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, just leave it down below in the comments. We'll try our best to get back to all of you individually, and the most liked comment about a place will be the one that we do next week. All the stuff that we used for this video will be in the description below. So the program, the actual code itself, and like the computer and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, be sure to ask them. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next week.